Following the confession of Barriss Offee for her role in the bombing of the Jedi Temple, the charges against Jedi Padawan Ahsoka Tano are dropped by the Jedi Council and the Republic. After the trial, the Jedi Council stand around Ahsoka and apologise for falsely accusing Ahsoka of her crimes. Whereas Plo Koon was humble in his apologies, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Saesee Tiin and Mace Windu do not acknowledge the mistakes of the Council, rather regard them as a trial for Ahsoka to become a greater Jedi, not reassuring Ahsoka about her trust in the Order. Yoda and Anakin ask her back, but to the surprise of everyone else, Ahsoka chooses to walk away. Walking down the temple corridor, Anakin chases and catches up with her, imploring her to change her mind. But Ahsoka's mind had been made, even though Anakin admitted to wanting to leave the Jedi Order himself. Watching Ahsoka walk down the temple steps, Anakin watched with great sorrow, and it was another step towards his fall to the dark side. But what if Anakin had left the Order with Ahsoka? How would the Jedi Council react? Would Palpatine be forced to change his plans? As you are about to discover, Anakin leaving the Order would change the fate of the Republic and the galaxy. Standing in the centre of the temple corridor, and far away from the Council chamber, Anakin pleaded with Ahsoka to return to the Order. Revealing that he had thought about leaving the Order himself, Ahsoka remarks that she knew about this situation before walking away. Anakin catches up to her again, and Ahsoka tells her master that she had known about the marriage between Padme and himself. Anakin decides then to leave the Jedi Order, and asks his Padawan to wait for his return. Running back to the Council, Obi-Wan and Yoda can sense that Anakin was about to leave the Order as well. As Yoda had known from the beginning, Anakin would struggle to let go of his attachment to Ahsoka. Nonetheless, it is a shock to Master Windu and several other Council members, as Anakin had been valuable in their war effort. Returning to Ahsoka, they made their way to the nearest clone barracks, where they bid farewell to the 501st Legion, before going to Padme's apartment. The Senator is surprised to see Ahsoka, having expected her to remain in the Order, but Anakin recalls what had happened. Padme and Anakin choose to stop keeping their marriage a secret, and slowly, it reached the ears of Palpatine. The Sith Lord also found these latest turn of events to be unexpected. This was better than he could have hoped, as Anakin Skywalker was a step closer to becoming his apprentice, but Ahsoka Tano was an unwelcome obstacle. Contacting his current apprentice Count Dooku, the order was to eliminate Ahsoka Tano. Turning off the hologram, Anakin Skywalker had walked into his office, and he discussed the events with his mentor. Palpatine asks Anakin to go on a diplomatic mission with Senator Amidala to assess the problems with the banking clan, and Anakin obliges, wanting to be part of the action again. Leaving Ahsoka on her own on Coruscant, Ahsoka entered into deep meditation to search the Force for answers and what to do next. Her session is interrupted by the voice of Qui-Gon Jinn. While she had known about the Jedi Master from Anakin and Obi-Wan, his calling was a surprise. Qui-Gon agreed with Ahsoka's decision to leave the Jedi Order, and tells her that Anakin was the key to achieving balance in the Force, before disappearing but remaining a presence. Qui-Gon diverts his attention to the window, and in a flash, she sees an object moving closer and closer towards her. Rolling to one side, Ahsoka leapt into her speeder and vanished into the depths of Coruscant. Looking behind her, the enormous assailant had survived the impact with Padme's apartment and was still chasing her. Suddenly, Ahsoka's speeder began to fail, and smoke started pouring out of its engine, and she had to use the Force to control her ship, allowing the assassin to get several shots onto her. The assassin moved closer and closer, before it dramatically lurched upwards into a pipe and scarpered away. Sliding onto the cold ground, Ahsoka saw the Night Sister Sarge Ventress, examining what the bounty hunter had left behind. She identified it to be the savage bounty hunter Dirge, a servant of Count Dooku. Both Force users now knew they were targets of Count Dooku, but they could not eliminate them on their own, and needed the help of Anakin. Rather reluctantly, Ahsoka allowed Ventress onto one of her personal freighters, and they took off to the planet of Scipio. The journey was filled with tension and silence, with neither letting their guard down against the other, despite their recent partnership against the clone troopers. Landing on the snowy planet, a guard to the banking clan blocks their path, but soon Padme emerges from a meeting. Seeing Ventress, Padme summons Anakin, and the former Jedi Knight is quick to ignite his blade. Ventress means no harm, however, and the group meet outside to discuss what had happened on Coruscant. Dooku was clearly onto Ahsoka, and the questionable activity of Senator Clovis was not helping their cause. Peering into his office, Anakin sees something suspicious. He sees Clovis talking to the hologram of Count Dooku. Anakin broke the glass with his lightsaber and ripped the holoprojector from the desk of Clovis. Holding his lightsaber to the throat of the senator, he demanded to know the location of Dooku. That is it for part 1 of What If Anakin Left the Jedi Order with Ahsoka. If you would like to see a part 2 soon, please like this video, turn on your notification bell, and subscribe for more tips. And as always, leave a comment on what if you'd like to see next, and how I can improve my videos. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.